Hey everybody, happy Friday. I promised I would give you guys a product funnel this week that you could use to go along with the application funnel that we gave you. So I put one together and I'm just going to walk you through it real quick. I'll have a link in the members area and probably put it on Facebook too for you to download this share funnel if you like. It's just 3 pages, it's super easy. So I'll just kind of walk you through it. Just keep in mind, I intentionally made this super generic. This isn't something like, hey, copy this and post the link. Like you're gonna have to figure out what oil, like what product, whether it's an oil or a kit, or there's actually one that can work with health challenges too. So I'll kind of show you how that works. Anyways, I'll walk through the funnel, but I made it generic on purpose. The pictures don't match on each page because I want you guys to realize that you can use it for multiple different things. You can do it different ways. This is very customizable. So let's dig in. Just kidding. All right, so this is the first page, and hopefully you guys are a little familiar with the editor by now, but this is the squeeze page or the self-liquidating offer if you want. And basically, this is where you're gonna give them the free thing, or you can charge for something here. I like doing free things because you get more leads that way, but you get more qualified leads if you charge for something, so it kind of depends how you wanna do it. I would definitely start out with something free though. So you've got a headline up here. You can change any of these pictures. Discover how you can blah, blah, blah. Or discover how this thing, whatever it is, how this miracle oil can put you in complete control of your health without going to the doctor all the time or spending thousands on medical bills or whatever. You want a attention grabbing headline for sure. It's gonna be your hook. And then your offers over here. Up here it could be like, discover how I got in complete control of my health by doing these easy steps or whatever. So then this is the free thing. You put a picture of it here. I just went and made this ebook cover just to use as an example. I made this one for free on, I think it was a Dazing. I can't remember, but there's tons of free sites to make e-covers. I just had this front picture and they turned it into that for me. You can see it looks sweet. So give them their free ebook, whatever you can. I mean, it could be a video series that you make. It can be whatever you want. Give them their free thing. Then you're getting their email address, then you're getting a lead, right? And then that's traffic that you own, which is the goal. And then down here in this ebook or whatever thing you're giving them, you're going to discover, and then you can tell them the benefits here. And then get my ebook now. Oh, and so it's set to, I believe that scrolls it back up to the top up here right now, so that they put their email address in, okay? And then again, I want to take control of my health today. Again, you can delete any of this, you can add stuff, you can change colors. This can be about taking control of your health. It can be about getting over a specific health challenge. Just make sure these ones are ones you got to make sure you're really careful about being compliant on, because when you start talking about the oils and what they can do for you, or specific illnesses, you have to be really careful about the way you phrase it. And doTERRA has a super good approved claims list that you can use. So honestly, a lot of these headlines, you can probably open doTERRA's approved claims list and find an exact phrase that's perfect for what you could say about frankincense or whatever. And the cool thing about this is you could get multiple of these running. Hypothetically, you could do one about peppermint, one about frankincense, one about weight management. You can't say weight loss, but you can say weight management, right? You can you have multiple ones running about different things. You could have one running about the Home Essentials kit, about the different kits. And you could even make one lead magnet if you made it more generic. So the 50 best blends, right? This one's kind of generic, but I probably wouldn't use this one. You would want to give them a little more information about why they need those oils, kind of. So you could just make a generic essential oils ebook and use that. So anyways, they click that and then it takes them to the next page, which if you want, you could get rid of this page. I added a third page. This could just be a two-page thing. And I'll show you what this one looks like. What this one does, so then up here says, hey, your ebook's on the way to your inbox. Don't miss this free video. And then I went and found a video just on YouTube about whatever oil or kit or whatever it is. I think I have one in there right now that's about frankincense that was made by doTERRA. It's super well done. So they just got their ebook about frankincense, and then the next thing they see is like, oh sweet, a video talking about frankincense, right? So they're getting pumped about frankincense or whatever it is, you know, any oil you choose. And then you can have some frequently asked questions about the oil. Another little quiz at the bottom. Again, you can delete this, but it could be like, how many times have you gone to the doctor in the past year, right? How many times have you started a diet in the last year? You know, if you're doing Slim and Sassy or something like that, then you ask these questions that leads them back to, okay, I need, right, to go to the next page. I want to get mine now. So then they click that, and that takes them to the last page, which I'll tell you guys the reason that I put this here, because what you could do, if you just wanted that button on this sales page with the video, let me go back real quick. If you just wanted this button to go straight to your doTERRA link, like you could make a cart with frankincense in it, or 3 frankincenses or whatever. 3 frankincenses? Maybe I said that wrong. It might just be 3 frankincense. I don't know, but that's okay. And then this will go, you could have this go straight to doTERRA, right? Which would be great. You already have their email, that's fine. But I left this page, which you can do this kind of 2 different ways, because they haven't seen the price yet, right? So you could come here, and I put different pictures again on purpose, but you could have, you know, pictures of frankincense here, and they, you know, you put what the price is, and you could try to upsell them to, like, you know, 3 bottles or whatever. You could even have 2 buttons where it's like get 1 bottle or 3 bottles. Usually that makes a little more sense if they're getting a discount if they buy 3. But you could, I mean, you could do like a product of the month funnel, and every month be like, hey, when you buy this from me right now, you're going to get these oils for free or whatever. But then down here you can say like, but if you get on the LRP auto ship, then you're going to save 25% today. Kind of give them that option. You could have another button right here, 30-day money back guarantee, which doTERRA offers. So you can just leave that. And so then they put their name and email address, and you could get rid of this if you wanted, since you already have their email address, or you could just have them type in their name and say, get mine now. You can get rid of that shipping information. You could say personal information, whatever you want. Again, I left this generic because I want you guys to change these up a little bit. I want you to take the idea and make it your own. I want you guys to be creative about it. So I set that up. I'll show you the preview. So then I have this one set up so that they could go to doTERRA, right? This takes them to doTERRA, but you would put your own doTERRA auto-filled cart like we showed you in the videos. And if not, you can, I have multiple videos showing you guys how to make a cart with doTERRA that goes straight to there. But one thing you can do on here, so when it talks about the 25% off, right? So if you sign up as a wellness advocate, obviously you get the 25% off. So the reason that I was talking about that I left this page specifically is because you do have an option to sell oils at retail price, right? And then you get that 25% kickback, which you can totally do. I would probably recommend trying to lead them to doTERRA, because then rather than having them buy it retail, because then they're going to get signed up and have a better chance of ordering in the future, right? Because they're going to get a better deal. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. I also added a little pop-up that said, you know, do you have a question, want to chat? So when if they try to go close the page, this will pop up. So I have to close this and then close it again. So then you can put your phone number there, give them just one more option to give you a call if they have any questions. You can take that off if you want. If you want to get rid of the pop-up, you just come up here and press edit settings of the pop-up. And then you can say, like when it opens, trigger show when user tries to exit, and I can say don't show on exit. So then it just wouldn't pop up. Anyways, so this is how that funnel works. Editor's the same, it's all the same. But just try to use this. If you have questions, again, ask them. But this is meant to be generic. I hope that's not frustrating to you. I think how Teresa Harding specific we made the application funnel ended up confusing more people than we meant it to, rather than helping. And so we want it to be, we want you guys to go in and realize like, okay, like I'm going to make this my own, right? So do that. This is a good way to attract customers rather than people who are looking to like start a business, which actually, if I hope I'm not misspeaking, but I believe that like from doTERRA's, they're like demographics that they've looked at, and the people that join, people who join looking at it as a business opportunity actually aren't quite at, don't, I think they don't end up doing or buying as much as someone who comes in as an interested customer. So this could actually have potential. Both are good. This has potential to reach out to a different group of people. But just remember, the point of these first pages is to gain traffic that you own. So make sure that you have these hooked up to a list, okay? So when they enter their email address here, it needs to be adding them to a list, and you do that up here in the settings integration. I have videos showing this, but whether if you use Actionetics because you have the bigger package, or if you've integrated your other CRM or whatever, like we used to use Aweber, we'll use Actionetics now, but if it was Aweber, integrate with it, and then I tell it to add them to a list. Because once they do this, if they don't buy it, or either way, you want to start sending them emails and things that are a good support for them, and they're like, oh sweet, like this person is like, they know what they're talking about, they know what they're doing. And so that's the goal. You want, even if they don't buy, you're still getting some traffic that you own, and then you can continue to market them down the road. You can send them emails about buy one get one free. You can send them product of the month stuff that is interesting to them. So hope that was helpful for you guys. Hope you like it. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will be more than happy to answer them. You guys are awesome. I love working with you. Bye.